I'm Stevie Lou. I put my blessing on you. It's the best I can do. You want from fries with that too. Come to the dance, do the Stevie Lou dance. Get ready with your stance. Don't make mud in your pants. Come on now. I am Stevie Lou. It's like I'm preaching to you. You know it's all I can do. That was a car song too. Yeah, yeah. I am Stevie Lou. I'm the Lord of the dance. I'm fine to share with you that I make doo-doo in my pants. Wipe it. Come on. Oh, come to the dance. Do the Stevie Lou dance. Get ready with your stance. Don't make mud in your pants. Come to the dance. Do the Stevie Lou dance. Get ready with your stance. Don't make mud in your pants. Come to the dance.
Fuck yeah! Yeah! Fuck yeah! Oh shit! Hold on. Didn't mean to do that. No, let's bring that out. I gotta get an extended intro for my fucking Stevie Lou dance. Get ready, do your dance. It's the Stevie Lou dance. Thank you very much to the Flavorino. I forget to shout out the one and only Flavorino for doing those dance Stevie Lou songs. The lighting in here is fucking, we're just going to have to deal with it. It's bright as fuck in New York City today. A beautiful day. God damn, it's a little windy. All right. No, we're not doing sports and weather on the 8s here. We're doing Stevie Lou the Great. How are you? Do you hear me? Am I muted? Am I muted again? Am I muted? Look at that. Flimsy Greenberg checking in saying Flavorino, very underrated member of the Dabbleverse. I agree. I don't actually know what happened to Flavorino. He used to be a lunatic, and he's he's been on vacation. I don't know. Shout out to Flavorino, nonetheless. Thank you very much for that quick little intro sizzong from me, Mizzy. What? All right, stop. I let's get it out of the way. I was sitting out on in. I was sitting in the garden, um, and enjoying a fucking bomber of a morning joint, mostly sativa. Don't worry, mostly sativa. But I was just sitting out on the patio in the patio garden for about an hour before the show. That was a big joint. And what I was doing, I had my feet up and I was listening to Franklin Shecklers. I was listening to old Franklin Sheckler videos, and god damn do I miss Franklin dearly, because I was listening to things from 3 years ago, fucking 2, 3 years ago, that was just fascinating. The way that he was covering Ray DeVito and prime time MLC, or golden era MLC, we'll call it. As a matter of fact, I've got a clip or two that I may eventually pull up today, since we're talking about it. But here with you today, this morning. Lunatics, throw the L up. Lou Nation in the house. I see you, Jake. I see you, buddy. Stop. You don't have to wave. Um, Lou Nation in the house. We're gonna try to rock for a while. We're gonna try to let this go on for quite some time this morning. So please, if this is your first time here, thank you very much. Hit the like button, subscribe. Fuck, if you want to become a member, throw a few bucks in the hat. It's not really asking much, but I get it. Maybe you want to see what I got in store first before you subscribe. So that's fine. Become a member whenever you feel. But in the meantime, do subscribe, hit the like button, hit the fucking notification bell. We got a good show, I think, lined up. I don't know. I mean, I took some notes. I've got like a couple pages of notes here. So we may get to the notes. I've got some guests. As a matter of fact, I have one guest already here. So I will get to him in just a moment. Guest, please hold on. I need to just speak freely for a few moments before I let you completely railroad my shit. But what was I going to say? Yeah, I'll be doing this for a couple hours today. I think we've got some time to kill this morning. Yeah, a 12-hour stream. No Gusto wants. I'll see what I could do. I don't know if it's going to be a 12-hour stream. As a matter of fact, there's this sick party. It's the Bushwick Block Party. Shout out, fuck it. That's where I'll be later on this afternoon, at the Bushwick Block Party. It is, in my opinion, one of the best fucking times that can be had in New York City, or at least I've had some of the best times I've ever had at this thing in the past. And it's been a couple years since I've been over there, so I'm gonna hit that shit up. The weather is nice, but in the meantime, I will hang with you, you folks, you wonderful lunatics, you beautiful, wonderful lunatics. We'll get some dabble topics, just talk some general shit. And like I said, I got some guests. I sent the link to OJ. So I don't know. All right, Jake is just fucking waving at me. Jake, hello. How are you, pal? Good
So
morning.
I'm your Cardiff.
Okay, you want to be my card?
No, Cardiff, like Cardiff Electric. Tuki has El Horrible has Cardiff Electric, the potato, and
Okay,
you have me. But good morning, Mister
good morning.
Lou.
Okay, if you want to be
But
Cardiff, you're going to have to be a little more gay. Can you sound a little
hey,
gayer?
hey, Stevie Lee, guess who followed me on Twitter?
Satan.
No, Kenny Holtz. Kenny
I knew
HOTZ.
this was a mistake.
You know Kenny? From
No, I
Kenny
don't
versus
know. I have
Kenny versus
no clue.
Penny. Kenny versus Spinny.
Okay.
Him and his friend Spencer were a celebrity. They were on GSM, but the more you know.
What
But
is GSN? The
Game
Game
Show
Show
Network.
Network? That's not
Yeah.
famous. That's not. I wouldn't consider that fame.
They were also. They also have. You also. I've also. Mancow. I'm thinking about getting Mancow on my show.
Why? Who the fuck?
Eric
No one.
Man,
No one cares about
Eric
Mancow.
Mancow, Eric Mancow Mueller, Chicago's native
Listen,
son.
you're better off trying to get Anthony Cumia on your
That
show, an actual radio legend. As terrible as he is, you're better off
he
and
was your
probably have a
boss. He was your boss.
okay.
He was your boss at Compound.
Everybody has jobs, Jake. Sometimes you just that's what life is, man.
But
You don't
what
choose
is
your
this?
boss. You know?
You're bringing back Blockbuster. You're bringing Blockbuster Video back.
There's been some talk about bringing Blunt Smoker video back. Yes.
You knew what I was talking about. Ooh, I smell Blockbuster.
Hmm.
Blockbuster Video was a good video place. We didn't have one here. We had a movie gallery,
Jake,
but
what do you
that's it.
think? JMO versus Husey. What? Give me your thoughts on that. Do you follow?
In a debate, Husey will win. In a wrestling match, Lemmy will win. Will interfere for Husey if in a wrestling match,
Hmm.
or he will get one of his. Husey will win because he will use his friendship. He'll use his friendship with Conan and Disco Inferno, or
Jake,
would
the folks
Vincent?
here want to know. No Gusto is asking, did Jake ever respond to what Opie said about him?
No,
No. Would you like
I
to
don't. Even,
respond?
I don't even know what Opie said.
Wow. All right.
I don't even
Burn.
know. Greg Opie Hughes, the guy that went from Carl Ruiz to
Hmm.
Ron the fucking waiter.
All right. We're not going to use that. We're not. We're not going to use that sort of language here. That was Jake Hudson, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry.
It's all right, Jake. Listen, I'm gonna probably bring you in and out today. Don't worry, you'll be paid.
Uh,
You'll be
Thank
paid.
you.
But just so the folks at home know, I'm not gonna have Jake on the whole show today. And just so Jake knows. So Jake, if you do have to
Yeah.
go do something and just take some time, that's not a problem. We'll
Yeah, I
be checking in
apologize
and
for my
out with you
language
today. It's a little early in the morning, I think, for you and for
and my
everyone
language
for
and for
you.
my language.
No, it's all right. I just will not stand for anyone just bad mouthing Ron the waiter on my show. I can't
Uh,
have that. Ron
and,
Berman's a
and
good man, and we
yeah,
just don't do
but the
that
thing
here.
is, it's like I wasn't bad mouthing him. I was like, he went from Carl Ruiz was one of the best food to a
Jake,
waiter.
you kind of were. I feel like you kind of were.
You
Kind
know,
of were bad mouthing the Ron, and I don't think
it,
you want that Ron the waiter smoke at the end of the day.
what about some of the he went from having I had better guests. I even had Steve Gorillo, one of the best interns
Wait,
from the house.
how are you saying his last name? How do you say it? Is it
Gorillo.
Gorilla? He's like a part primate, I guess. Now,
I have gorilla parts. I had the book, and and the misconception is I beg for stuff. I bought that book right to with Ron Berman. I don't even know. Here's the thing. I'll leave you here. Listen, the only thing I know. By the way, I've watched Carl Ruiz's time on a little.
Jake, I have another question from the audience, and just so you know, you can super chat this. That's just I want to just let folks know it's $1.99 would all it would take to have had super chatted this into me. Mr.
What? No super
Panhandler wants
tips? No super tips? Or Papa Brennan not letting
Mr.
you get.
Panhandler wants to ask Jake, when is Jake going to make an appearance on Shmuel Talk? Jake, do you think you could?
Ask Mule. he knows where I'm at. And by the way, I paid $4 for premium this month, so
That's pretty major.
I paid $4 for X premium. So I have a check mark. So yay. But hey, by the way, I want to also say to you, you look professional with this headset. You look like professional now.
Mm. Like, well, you know, you know who else has a headset, right?
Who?
My boss.
Oh, Anthony Cumia.
No, that's my old boss, my current boss.
Oh, Kevin Brennan.
Right.
Kevin
Yeah.
Brennan. So, dude, does he regret doing
Wait,
the 10-person panel? Did he regret doing that 10-person panel last week?
hold on one second.
Uh
Did I
oh.
get did I get demonetized?
Wait, what?
I'm sorry. I'm just noticing right now that I don't. Oh, never mind. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually do something here. Here, we're gonna start. Here, this is what we're gonna do. I'm sorry,
What?
Jake. You just literally bored me to sleep with whatever you were talking about. I apologize. Here's what we're gonna
But
do.
by the way, who was better, Harold Kumar or Cheech and Chong?
That's actually not a bad question. I wouldn't um say like that's a bad line. That's a bad matchup. Okay. I think asking me who's better is a great way to go about this. But like Harold and Kumar couldn't hold a candle to Cheech and Chong. Cheech and Chong were the OGs, you know? So,
Oh,
uh,
I have another category. All right, Cheech and Chong or Stevie and Ski.
wow. Okay. That's a much better question. Stevie and Ski for sure. But hey, Jake, really quick, I want to just shout out the realist Stevie Lou Comedy gifted 5 realist Stevie Lou memberships. So shout out to the realist Stevie Lou. And what are you doing?
I thought that's right. This is not no filter. We usually
Oh, okay.
unlimited lounge. We usually grab people's
I was completely taken aback by that. That's
side.
wonderful. But yeah,
Let's see who got them.
holy shit, this is like a who's who of Dabbleverse in here. Uh Kim Nicholson 420,
Got one.
Mr. Panhandler,
Oh shit.
the legend. We can't let Neil win. Sknit, who I'm not so sure I know, but thank you nonetheless. That's only 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 5th one?
Sometimes they don't show you. They might pick someone that you might have blocked.
Okay, now you got to make sure that you allow gifted memberships. I'm looking at this now. This is all fucking
Oh
clicks and
oh
whistles to me, pal.
oh. By the way, can I tell you something?
Hold on one second. So make sure you go and you got to go in there. You got to go on a desktop. I'm sorry. I'm giving people homework to do right now, Jake, but you're going to have to go onto a desktop, go onto this stream, and then there is a option in the chat area that says allow gifted memberships from this program. I have 5 more to give out, which we will give out later today. So if you didn't get one on the first round because you didn't have the membership tab open, I used to like laugh when Chad would say that. Make sure you have your gifted tabs
Yeah,
open because I literally thought that was horse shit, and he was just I thought that was a line, but
Mr.
that's a
Lou,
real thing. So
Mr. Lou, I can't get gifted memberships I can't get them due to the fact that I'm on a branded account and I'm ineligible for them.
Jesus, man, That's horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that.
But here's the thing. It's a this is something that. But here's the thing. When everybody says you get gifted, I have to say this. By the way, I just want to tell people that thanks so much. You know, Stevie Lou is he's worked with some of the best.
I can't. I just can't sometimes. Sometimes I just gotta can't take him seriously. I just can't take him seriously. All right, I'm sorry, Jake. I didn't mean to cut you off. What were you saying?
I'm your Ron Berman.
You kind of are my handsomer. You're a much more handsome version of Ron Berman. I will give you
But
that.
by the way, do you use beard oil? Do you use any beard oil on your beard?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed with just great hair.
Oh yeah.
It's just one of those things, Jake.
Wait,
Some
you're
people have real bad
bald.
hair, but me, I'm
Hey,
fucking just
hey,
lucky man.
you're not bald.
Jake
You're
is Jake is ripping it up today.
I'm just like trying to like keep you in the loop of stuff. You know, I
That
miss
would be a good
Steve.
title show. In the loop.
By the way, you know it's been almost 1 year since we've lost Ski. It's been 1 year since we lost Ski.
We lost Ski?
Ski Mask.
Some people say that he's still alive and well, and it's all been a
We that's not true. We know that because we've seen the you know people.
What's that noise? Do you hear that?
Oh.
What is that? What's that shaking? Oh, whoa. Do you hear that?
Okay.
Jake, what the fuck is going on, man? Jake, I'm going to take you off screen for a second. I don't know what's happening. Just bear with me for 1 second. This is crazy. I mean, are you guys seeing this at home? Do you see all this? There's like smoke in this room. What the hell? Jake, I'm going to take you off for 1 second. I'm going to see if I can. What the hell? This is madness.
I don't know what happened.
Jake Hudson.
Uh,
Jake. Jake Hudson. I just scared him off. Jesus Christ. He just ran. I think Jake might actually have believed that the ghost of Ski Mask somehow. Wow, I didn't expect him to run off like that. Jake, are you all right?
sorry about that. It wasn't because I saw
Were you
Ski
terrified? Did you think that you saw a
No,
ghost?
no. Actually, because I lost audio because you it does that a lot of times where I lose audio when you take the audio out, I lose it. So
That's a good excuse. People at home are saying that you thought it was an actual ghost of Ski Mask.
actually, I think you're better than Jim Stansel. So
Can you say that again and say it loud and clear just so I can record
Stevie
that?
Lou, Stevie Lou is better than Jim Stansel.
Can you say a little more? Like
Alabama, Stevie Lou is better than Jim Stansel.
no, I didn't say it in a different accent. I said say more. Like say go on more. Like why and give examples.
because number one, you're better looking than him,
No doubt.
and also the thing is you have a wife. He doesn't.
Both true.
And you look better. You look better in a scheme. We never see Jim.
All right, we're not gonna go there. We're just not. But that was Jake Hudson, ladies and gentlemen. Just Jake Hudson. No, we'll bring him back. I'm not going to do that to you, Jake. But Jake, listen. Like I said, seriously though, I don't know if I'm going to have you on the whole show. I'm going to have you
Ski Mask
producing
hated
the whole
me.
show. So
Ski
what?
Mask hated me. Ski Mask hated me.
We're not all right. Don't pull the whole Ray DeVito, poor woe is me thing. We don't do that here. All right. This is a man's show. Like Jake is laughing. You know.
You're not. Who's the man?
Yeah. But Jake, did you know that you were on episode 1 of Mere Musk?
Yeah, and I told Mir to take it down because I didn't. I told Mir to take it down.
Did he take it down or no?
Yes, he
They
did.
did. So there's like what do they call that? An unaired episode, like
Yeah. So
the
here's the thing.
lost tapes, the Mere
Me and
Musk
Lil
lost
Mir were
tapes with Jake Hudson is out there.
me and Lil Mir were fighting, and I said, "Hey, can you?" I told Dr. Chow, "Hey, can you have it took down because I didn't want nothing to do with Little Mir, and I feel bad that I did it."
That's kind of like what happened with Kate Meany. When did you talk about getting analed?
No, it was me, Dr. Chow, Little Mir, and Bill Looney, and Bill Loney.
Yeah,
Was
I
it?
can't figure out which sock account Bill Loney's moved on to. I guess.
Oh, look, it's a giant robot. When did you get a giant robot Kevin Brennan behind you?
What?
Kevin Brennan's behind you. Is that coins?
Oh yeah, that is my coin jar. Jesus Christ, that's a good eye. Quite a few actually. I've been saving up my coin jar for something good.
Are you gonna buy Kevin Brennan a new car?
That's not appropriate, Jake. Do you know what this is, Jake?
That's a water bomb.
You are correct. I love that. I love
Hey,
that
you
about you.
put tobacco.
Maybe I should
What
put some
strain?
tobacco. Should I put some tobacco in there and give it a try? What do you think?
Hey, what kind of strain are you? What are you
What?
smoking?
Wow, Jake knows his shit, my dog. You ever get down with the Crown at all? You ever smoke some Crown? Mom?
Yeah, I've been
What?
told that green could help me with a little bit with my issues.
I am going to stop joking like I have been for the opening 27 minutes so far. And I'm no doctor, of course. I mean, many people are going to be shocked when they hear that. I'm not a doctor, but I have heard, pray tell, that THC, CBD, CBG, CBN, the CBs that are
By the way,
found
I
in.
lab redirected you, or I lab redirected to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, I don't think the science has been tested well enough just yet to make
What
like
about
a.
CBD? What about CBD?
Yeah, no, I think CBD is a safe place to start for you. So if you're a little bit nervous about taking the big leap into THC, I think the best way to start would be to try
I've
either
tried the
some
gummies. I've tried the
CBD gummies will
CBD.
do you well, but I think sometimes it's worth trying, maybe thinking about vaping it or even smoking it just once. Give it a little
What about
try,
what about what about what about needles?
Jake. Don't even joke. But anyway,
Sorry,
like there's another thing too. There's a Delta 8. Have you ever heard of Delta 8?
I have a Delta 9 sponsor.
Okay. Fair enough.
I
Delta
I
9
have
is also,
I
Delta 8, Delta 9s, there are hemp derived THC, which is a little bit easier. THCA, they call it too.
Bubba microdoses.
You can
But
microdose it too. I suggest just getting fucking blasted on some reefer one
what
of
is a
these days.
microdose?
Microdose is a smaller amount than normal. So Stevie Lou, he'll take a macro dose, which is a lot. A microdose is the opposite. Do you remember those little toys called micro machines back when we were kids?
Yeah, you're older than me.
Okay, so you don't remember Micro Machines. Okay, okay, like a midget.
Sorry.
Like a midget,
Oh, little person.
right? That's like a micro. Okay, so like a normal person is a dose.
Yeah.
A midget is a microdose.
Hey,
He just doesn't.
I was told to watch How High
I
and
think I
How High
told you. I think
Can.
I told you that. So, all right,
Hey,
Jake, they're telling me that you're gonna have to go. But
I
let's just
think
keep you. Do you have any plot? Whoa, Jesus Christ, Jake! Let me see those nails. Jake, we gotta get you a fucking nail clipper, dude. What is happening, man? Ah, can you
um,
show me the front again? No, turn them around.
but hey, Stevie, can I say something?
Yeah, the floor is yours, man.
Stevie, the bar that they were gonna have Hackamania at, the 702, the $10.
Yeah.
Do you know that bar was featured on a bar rescue?
Wow.
The bar nearly got the bar sued the person who used to own the bar sued John Tapper because of some stuff that was said on the show, including one of the owners flirting with John Tapper's wife.
Jake, I'm wondering, I've got an idea.
I am not
What
dating your
if,
sister. I'm not dating your sister.
son of a bitch, what if we do a bar rescue for Patrick Melton's face and back?
We could call it.
Smoking
Oh,
gummies. Jake, we're gonna get you smoking some gummies by the end of the week. All right, I'm gonna send you down a pack. You want me to send you down a package, Jake? I can send you down a little something if you want.
yeah, you have my address.
I do. I do.
Yeah, because you sent me a shirt saying "poked around and found out."
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Aaron, Aaron FAFO'd.
Yeah, he did. Jake, it sounds like your mic is starting to cut out a little bit. I got one more question for you before I go here. People are saying there's a JMO situation and I'm not addressing it. So I want to make sure I get the question out. What's the question actually? What is someone so I guess what are your thoughts on JMO is what they want to know.
I think that I think Derek is trying to rebuild his show after a lot of the stuff that's
What
happened.
stuff?
Um, a few people left BYB
Why did they leave?
to pursue better opportunities, and I'm going to say who it is: Bobby Nick, Bobby P, and all them.
Bobby P went to heaven.
I didn't want to say that because the last time I
I guess
said
that's a better
some,
opportunity. As a matter of fact, I guess death is technically a better
Stevie,
opportunity than
the
BYB.
last time I said something about Bobby P, people got mad at me about him
Fair enough.
dying. So I just,
Fair.
I just try to, and just the war and J-Mo got suspended. They're at war. J-Mo versus Husey. We already talked about that. J-Mo got suspended. Let me tell you something. I don't wish people get but Husey knows it wasn't just he knows a lot of people that have bigger followers. He's friends with Francine. He's friends with Vince Russo. He's friends with Disco Inferno.
Holy fuck. What is the
There's
real issue here? I'm no Gusto needs to help me out here.
Here's the thing. What getting back to BYB,
Yeah, go ahead.
the with BYB, it used to be a good show. Now it's like it number one, No, Dr. Chow. DJ Electra's not a dude. DJ Electra, I've seen DJ Electra.
Wait, say that again. What are you saying now?
Dr. Chow is saying that DJ Electra is a dude.
My God, hold on. Do we have a spy report? Can
Spy
you say
report.
that? Say it.
Spy report. Spy report.
I'm getting inside word from a very reliable source. If I know anybody who tells the truth, it's Dr.
me.
Chow, or he can see the future at the very least.
But
so spy report. DJ Electra is
have you
actually a
spoken to
dude.
John? Have you spoken to John?
Hold on, we're letting that spy report sink in. You know, I didn't think that myself personally until this was brought to light. But if you think about it, if you listen very, very closely and carefully to DJ Electra, and you just imagine a big, hefty man with a beard, it has that voice. Just try it. Go to DJ Electra's channel. As a matter of fact, we're gonna do it right now. All right, we're gonna do a little mind experimentation of the mind. What do you say? Okay.
How high are you? All right, I love you, brother. I'll talk to you later.
All right, dude. Peace out. Jake Hudson, do a plug. Do your plugs.
Pay me.
That's your plug. Just pay me. Oh man. And now this is crazy. This is getting deeper. How deep does this rabbit hole go? Chow. Okay, that was fucking Jake Hudson. He's asking me, what do I think of BYB? What people are asking me, what do I think about JMO? And it's crazy. Like, I guess Quadfather is becoming this new internet tabloid. Dabbleverse tabloid trash magazine is BY. That's what BYB is. So I guess if that's what they were setting out to be, they certainly became it. You got Quadfather sitting there basically blowing Ethan Ralph, talking about Mersh is the clip that I saw this morning. And it's just like, what the fuck, man? Imagine like being Quadfather alone. Imagine that. But besides that, imagine like having Ethan Ralph as like your big get and your new big celebrity guest that you're able to pull in. And then what you do is you guys sit there and fucking gab about Mersh and his chick or his ex chick or whatever. That's a fucking interesting way to go about it. I mean, I think that Mersh actually kind of has played this properly as best as he can, losing his gal publicly to a buddy or whatever. I mean, not a good look for Ice Dancer at all. Not going to sit here and take shots at Ice Dancer, but that is just not a good look to go from one streamer to another streamer to another streamer to another guy. Like, at some point you got to start to look internally, girl, and just think that maybe this whole life ain't really what it's cut out to be for you. You should, like, I want to give someone like that the Ray DeVito talk. It's like, hey, you got to consider alternate venues in life, avenues for yourself from your current outlook. And I'm not trying to be judgmental, but if you're kind of going down this road and hitting these fucking stumbling blocks left and right, you got to think that something's got to change. And I think a change of scenery is all I'm saying. Like Ray should be over at Home Depot. I should be going over to see Ray with the orange suspenders and the fucking apron, and should be say, "Hey, sir, like where do you keep the soil? I need soil. Can you point me to the garden department?" That would be a much better look for Ray. He could still stream. He could still do his thing. He could still beg and have gentlemen callers like Gustav and Teamster Tim keeping him like a kept man. But no, he's got to keep fucking this crybaby, woe is me, sad sack of shit, horse cock that is his life. Yeah, it's sad. It's just kind of sad. But you got JMO and BYB together, and I call that the rules of attraction, the laws of attraction. That's what it is. It's just physics at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen. I don't control this sort of stuff. I just watch from afar and see like JMO is just a fucking clown who's out there doesn't get it. Like when you see like a guy just doesn't get it yet, and that's the fun. And I do see where the entertainment value is in JMO because he's just like couldn't fucking find his way out of a wet paper bag in this Dabbleverse, starting just every fight left and right and just getting like getting clowned and B being like a sneaky little fuck and saying all this weird shit about DMs being leaked, that you leaked my DMs, and like he just showed the message that he had sent. That's not what leaking DMs is. But now JMO does this quadfather thing where you like use these false pretenses and you push them out there. You'll lie to try to make yourself look better. It's fucking dumb and stupid, and it's just a loser ass take. So I'm glad those two guys are together and look like they'll be linked for a long time together. They need each other. If Quadfather was by himself on that show, that would be a bad time. So Quadfather knows he needs a handler like JMO, and JMO knows that he needs to be there for Quadfather. So JMO will show up 4 times a week and stream with the Crip. So at least they got each other. I will say, if you don't have much else in this life, you can have your little Dabbleverse friends and live streaming buddies to be there for you, or your Discord pals like they do over in the NLO Discord. So that's that. But yeah, I mean, the fucking fact that a wheelchaired KKK guy who got cucked by a black dude has a gossip show now is just really proof that the modern world is fucked. Is just completely fucked, and that the fact that people watch that shit and support it is wild. I mean, I guess I am jealous of all the support that he gets because I'm sitting here looking at 0 super chats so far today. So, I mean, I guess I'll take the L here. Although I will say that I fortunately am not in this for the money, honey, like other people. But we're doing it truly for the game here, for the love of the game. So shout out to all you losers hanging out here today. Some stuff to talk about. The Dabble dashboard. Holy shit. I want to always take a moment to shout out the Dabble dashboard. I got to get him a banner if I don't yet. Yeah, I do. Check out the motherfucking Dabble dashboard if you haven't. It is the best way to keep up. I'm doing a free ad read for Flimsy right now. The Dabble dashboard is your absolute best way to keep on track with the Dabbleverse, keep tabs of what's going on, know who's going live when, who's live at this moment, who has how many views. If you're fucking a view counter, pocket watcher, you can see right now that Stevie Lou's live, 37 watching, whereas Kat Diggler has 1 watching. So right now I am just blowing Kat Diggler out of the water. Suck my dick, Kat Diggler. Jesus Christ. I didn't mean to get that wild, but Flimsy's Dabble dashboard is your way to go if you're just bored at home and not sure what's going on in the Dabbleverse. Your first move is go to dabbledashboard.com and you'll find out what's happening. So I do have to give a major shout out to Flimsy Greenberg for putting together a nice little package here. Something that I use often. So if you haven't yourself, HVAC North says, I'll pass. Thank you. But HVAC North also throws in a $4 super sticker. Ooh. After I did my little beg sesh, it worked. We're number 1. HVAC hit me up with a little nice super sticker. I'll take it. I'll take a fucking super sticker. I'm not fucking too proud to take a super sticker. Let's see. It's a cup of coffee. It's a cup of coffee. Thank you, HVAC North. This one, I mean, this is going to sound a little psychotic, but I'm glad that HVAC North is here, and I'm glad that he sent the super sticker. Seriously, thank you. But also, HVAC North, I have to say, I've noticed something recently, and this is just a message to HVAC North directly. So if everyone else has to tune out or just go about your business for a few moments, I get it. But HVAC, since I have your attention here, I've been noticing in the MLC chat a lot of times when I'm watching the show at home, I don't chat too often. I will chat sometimes, but I don't chat too often. But if I'm watching the show and something is cracking me up, I am very likely to throw a LOL in the chat. I don't know what it is about it, but I have this little like self-serving sort of need for attention. And when I see funny happening or I'm listening to it, I'll just pop a little LOL in there. And I've noticed a lot of times that when I say LOL, HVAC North is also LOLing. Like, if not 2 comments later, it's like sometimes it's like completely at random. It's either him LOLing and me LOLing right after it, or vice versa. It's spooky how many times it's happened recently, and I did want to mention that. So I guess we have similar sense of humor. I think that's what this is boiled down to, is that you and I dig the same fucking wacko shit, because it's usually when there's some sort of train wreck psychotic scenario happening on MLC where this is happening. So again, shout out to Flimsy Greenberg for his Dabble dashboard. And yeah, there's my man HVAC North. I'm going to take this down. But yeah, Flimsy, if you want to shoot me a $4 super sticker for that plug that I did there, I'll gladly accept that. So, speaking of payola, expecting a big guest, I think next week. He said he was busy this week, and I already kind of showed my cards there by saying he. But I did promise a legend, like a legend in this scene, in my eyes, a legend in this scene. I won't say the name. I'd like to keep it a surprise. It's someone who has never appeared on my show, as for sure. Many other shows, if any. He's probably been on a show or two, but I was talking to someone behind the scenes, and I did offer them a chance to pop on, and I'm hoping that they are able to jump in. Um, Next weekend, I'm going to be off. I will say this now, unless I can maybe get some time, going to be away next weekend, so I won't have a typical Lou live next weekend. So please mark your schedule and plan accordingly. And as a matter of fact, if anybody out here is in the Cape Cod area, please reach out to me. Give me a shout because that is likely where I'll be next weekend. And, I'll have some time to, I mean, not going to be there for long, but I'll be out and about hitting the beach up in the cod of Cape. So give me a shout. Lou won't address the karmic issue. All right, listen, I bet it's Carlos Danger. It's not Carlos Danger, but that's a really good guess, Dr. Chow. Lou won't address the karmic issue. No gusto. You've got this thing that you're doing lately, which is it's untoward. It's untoward. You just say that issues won't be addressed. That's kind of like your thing, I guess, is just to say you won't address this. He just won't address that. Hey, listen, we address it all here. So if you're trying to just force my hand, I'll get to it. But it's in the notes, man. It's in the notes. But yeah, fuck it. I guess we'll go towards it. Yeah, listen, KB has been funnier than usual as of late. I agree. I agree. Um I think it's been like must see TV uh to sound like a huge ball washer. Like MLC, it's one of those things, and it's always been one of those things where if a little bit after 4, if the link isn't up, I start to get agitated. Um and I do kind of personally like the later starting shows uh because 4 o'clock can be kind of a strange time. It can still be busy sometimes. But usually by 6, 7 especially, things will always clear up for me for the most part where I can listen in. But then that starts to bleed into like dinner time and evening time, which is also tough. So it's kind of cool that the start time bounces around. But at the end of the day, if it's not starting around 4:10, 4:20, I start to like itch like a drug addict. But Dr. Mega G says MLC had good momentum, but not sure why CWC started going on all the time after the hot streak. See, hey, I've heard other folks address this as well. I won't say who, but another chatter, beloved chatter, not beloved chatter, another beloved chatter had brought that up to me in DM this week as well. Why does KB put Clearwater Chad on air? And I guess I have a different opinion than most other people of the Clearwater Chad situation. Like why did Big A get kept around at the ONA studio and Compound Media? Why does who else would I compare him to? Like Sandy Kane. Why does any of these freaks that and I cleared water chat as a lovely man. I just want to say, I get it. Maybe not the most engaging sometimes. Perhaps he will just sit there and eat popcorn on stream or hamburgers, what have you. But to me, he does have flashes of genius. And for example, very recently, if not this week, I think it was this week, Kevin is watching clips of Fred Stoller and CWC Clearwater Chad on air together, and that was gold. That was fucking gold. Like, I don't know what happens, but when Clearwater is on with Fred, Clearwater activates. He starts coaching Fred Stoller, which, holy fuck, I'm sorry. Like, am I taking crazy pills here? But I was rolling with laughter with Clearwater Chad on with Fred Stoller and Kevin's reaction to that. Like, we struck gold there. So I guess that's the thing. It's kind of like you're mining for gold. You're an alchemist pulling different characters in. Fuck that. Clearwater Chad is a like just pebble in the lake compared to some of the fucking legit psychos and weirdos that have been brought into this world over the past couple of years. Like Captain Alex, for example, Tuki's boy, the guy who they had to like beg to stop interacting with children online. Like that's the kind of people that have been in this world. Fucking you have Adam Bush also in this world, a guy who was best friends with Danny Masterson, who's serving life sentences for rape. Danny Masterson, who we've seen the clip, Danny Masterson, who had some sort of code word trick with Adam Bush about taking women into the shower that they met. Like a boring ass nonsense take loser with rapist friends like Adam Bush is in this world. And you people are fucking worried about Clearwater Chad? What the fuck, man? Wake the fuck up, man. Big up a shot to Chet Hanks. Come on, man. Like, I know that's a bit of whataboutism there, but I bring up valid points. Yeah, exactly. Couldn't have said it better himself. Clearwater Chad sitting there looking funny is still more entertaining than Rocco. HVAC North checking in with the fiver. Whatcha? Like when he gave us whatcha. Whatcha is something that is used now universally. That came from Clearwater Chad. To me, Clearwater Chad is like a bomboneria, a traditional decorative gift often given at weddings and displayed on a table as a centerpiece. It just sits there. All right, I'll read that normal this time. To me, Clearwater Chad is like a bomboneria, a traditional decorative gift often given at weddings and displayed on a table as a centerpiece. Just sit it there. Just sit it. Wait, Jesus, that's tough to read like that. Just sit it there. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Chow. Like, listen, we are both analytics guys, but I do love these quotes that I heard from one of the Knicks. It wasn't Brunson. It was the other thug, Hart. That analytics, I get it. And analytics are like a signpost, a light post. Analytics are like a light post. You can lean on them when you're drunk, but they won't get you home. That is incredible. So I just want to make sure people at home are keeping that in mind when we're talking about how many live views somebody has or how few super chats they might be getting. Uh, keep that quote in mind because at the end of the day, fuck, did I leave my phone? Damn it. I might have left my phone outside. Son of a bitch. Um, at the end of the day, what was I saying? Just keep your eyes on the prize. It's good. It's good. It's fucking good. But yeah, this is Lunatic Nation. You're hanging out. It's not. I don't even know if I want to read that out loud. Monkey bar dance. What the fuck? I don't even know what this means. Um, but that is interesting that you say monkey bar dance because I did want to mention something that I've been starting lately. This is a new little thing, and I wanted to reach out to a guy that's hurting out there, and just maybe just lead by example. So I'm a tall guy. I'm a big guy. And not as big as some, but I'm a big fucking dude. And I have some back and shoulder pain. I've had back and shoulder pain chronically for the past like 10, 12 years. As a matter of fact, my first real back injury happened in a making whoopee situation. I had been in the sack with a younger gal, if you will, and we had been no. All right, listen, but got some rough issues with my back and shoulders, and I wake up early. Not always because of the back, but sometimes often because of the back, and I get it. What back pain is like, but what I've been doing lately, I have a gym in my basement, so I'll go downstairs, and I've been doing vertical hanging, just dead weight hanging. I've been trying to hang. I started off with 5 minutes. So I try to just dead weight hang for 5 minutes a day. And I've been doing it every day. And goddamn, I think it's actually doing something. I can feel like my spine, my shoulders, and my whole fucking shit just aligning back to where it needs to be. I've been going to the chiropractor at least once a week. I was going twice a week for an adjustment for a couple months now because of the problems that I've been having, hips, back, shoulders. But I don't know what the fuck. I think I heard about it on some dumb Instagram or some shit, but that is my new shit, is just to hang like a fucking orangutan. And it's tough. It's not easy. So I don't know if anybody out there is struggling, like little things like that, you never know. Just start today. Go do something very simple as just hanging from a bar. And if you can't hold up your own weight for long, you can drop your feet down and support yourself. But like just sitting around and doing nothing and being a fucking lump of shit, it's going to get you into a lot worse trouble eventually. You're going to have long lasting side effects. So you don't want that. And that's something that I've always prided myself in, is I've tried to stay, pretty athletic and active. And I had found myself in a rut where I wasn't able to spend any time at all staying in shape. So I've decided to get back after it, and we're trying something new. It's fun. You work on your grip, get your shoulders all fucking jacked, and I'm feeling less pain. So let's go. Triple Fred Stoller viewers, hit the like buttons, you coward. Thank you very much, Tuna Town. Speaking of Tuna Town, whatchamacallit, speaking of Tuna Town, I'm gonna go feed my cats in a few minutes. So we will have some sort of short, very, very short cat feeding interlude here, but do bear with me. Kitty cats get fed around 9 at this house. So we gonna do that. Okay. We will get into this. I don't know what's going on here, but people are saying that Mint Diggity is blocked on MLC. Mint Diggity, as we know, a regular of MLC for some time and was at the Rodney's comedy show, the Rodney's 2 comedy show a few weeks ago, and was hanging out having a good time. So I've heard this news, spy report, that Mint Diggity is blocked from MLC. I don't know at all what the story is there. Yeah, he's been watching. You haven't seen him there. That's true, man. Um, as far as I know, there's no beef. Maybe there's something behind this. I guess I could be the man to be an intermediary here and try to sort this all out. But that is a bummer to know and hear, Mint. And just want to give a shout out to Mint Diggity, my boy. Good dude. But yeah, fucking hanging from a bar is a great workout for real. It is difficult. Like I can already feel that my forearms are starting to, like get tighter and the grip strength is starting to come back. As some people know, I had a broken arm not too long ago that took me out for a while. So I've got less strength in my left arm for sure, but I've been working on getting back to it, and I can do that for limited a time for now, hanging from a bar. But it fucking yeah, doing it just for a minute is a good start. I try to do it in about 45-second to minute intervals, and I try to do 5 of them. I time myself and 5 minutes at least hanging. It like decompresses your spine after sleep, and I also have very poor sleeping posture and posture in general. So I've been trying to work on that. And the hanging and the lifting and the calisthenics and core exercises are basically what I'm into these days and what I'm trying to get after. So I know this isn't Men's Fitness Magazine Monthly here, guy, but we're doing it. Yeah, I'll try to get to the bottom of it, Mint. I can definitely find the time to reach out and prod the old man and see what's going on. When Brennan said about Final Boss, guy's a creep, I deduced Mint's association with him got him banned. That's kind of rough to say, but all right, let's see what we can do here. It is kitty cat breakfast time. I can play. I'm gonna play a song. I'm gonna play my buddy's song here. Here, you know what? No. Let's go to the Stevie Lou archives. I'll give you guys a treat. Let's pull something up from my library. Here, you know what? We're gonna play Killing Connor. We're gonna give you guys a little taste of Killing Connor, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. This is probably gonna sound like shit too. Fuck. Whatever. We're just gonna do it.
Yes, very important. It's important. Wait, 10, 1 second. Wonder Twins activate. Come on now. Got it. Is it out there too? Is that too loud? All right, people, let's go. How y'all feeling? Happy Halloween!
All right. All right. Thank you for hanging in there. Here, you know what? And I'll bless you guys with a little something special. We'll give you the hard luck, cuck.
Give me a dime.
Oh boy. Look at this. My man, the Sorcerer Gypsy, checking in with 2. Morning, boss. Morning, my brother. And then I guess he was catching up and he says, free weights. Yeesh. Now, Sorcerer, am I saying that right? Is it like free weights? Ugh. Like people using free weights? You're not happy with that? Or are you saying that free weights? Ugh. Well, yeah, it must be that way. It's not like you're saying, hey, not using free weights is a bad thing. I'm fucking lost in the sauce here, but I'm back. We're back. Back in black. Thank you very much to my man Sorcerer shooting me the 2 and the 2. What you gonna do? All right, yeah, okay. I guess we didn't like the music, I'm guessing. Guessing that we're not really a big fan of my buddy's band. Okay. Killing Connor. It's like my nephew's 5-year-old nephew on the drums. The audio is not good. Yeah, that's the problem with StreamYard is that you can't play music off of YouTube clearly. It compresses the shit out of it. I don't know what's going on, why, or how they can't get that figured out and fixed. But I did just kind of on a whim pick a video out. Let's do another Stevie Lou from the archives while we're here. Why not? We're having fun, right? And I haven't watched this one in a little bit. So, oh yeah, that's right. I have another clip to watch later. So I guess this is the clip portion of the show.
Turkey, I'm in Turkey, Istanbul, the Moda section of Istanbul, and very vibrant nightlife sort of atmosphere, delicious food, amazing things to eat left and right. I think this is basically where the concept of street food was invented, more or less. So, what do? Go to McDonald's, baby. All right, so I think my consensus is that it's better than America because the bread especially tastes like actual bread, but the patty's basically the same. Sauce is the same. I guess lettuce might be a little bit better, but the fries in America are definitely better. There's something that these fries here just don't have.
All right, enough of that. Oh wow. Did I smoke weed somehow in Turkey? I think that's probably a no comment. If I have my legal attorney representative here, they would advise me to just refrain from comment on this said chat. So we'll leave it at that. Thank you to my attorney, Roy Cohen Esquire, as a matter of fact. So shout out to Roy Cohen Esquire. Shout out to the MLC chat that I got going on. My boys, you guys don't know about that. So, but all right, we're back. It's probably better than the poison they serve here. it was pretty poisonous over there as well, I will say. And if it's like, you know, America McDonald's is on a level 9 out of 10 poisonous, then the Turkish McDonald's was like a level 7, 7.5 maybe. So it's not like we're really, let's call a spade here, folks. So, and speaking of calling a spade, HVAC North with the fiver says, imagine being in the special exclusive group of 2 people whose gifted memberships are double the boss's. Felicia Gillespie. Wait, huh? What? Okay. Imagine being in the special. Oh, imagine being in the special. Yeah, so I guess people are commenting that my memberships are too expensive. And listen, I'm a new up and coming YouTuber, and I think that that's the future right now, folks. And these little hyper local communities, the lunatics, if you will, are going to be what most people are joining at the end of the day, in, like I said, the very near future. So I'm starting a movement now, and it's called the Lunatics. If you want to become a lunatic, it's a few bucks a month. Okay. I don't play ball looking at my competition. Okay. I don't look at MLC and say, okay, I see what they're doing, so let me do this. No, I just do my thing, and I feel that my value is where it's at. And shout out to Felicia Gillespie for doing her thing too. I mean, with all due respect, I think you're going to get a different stream. I think you're going to get a different perspective, a different take, right from the Lou's mouth here that you can't get anywhere else. You get unrestricted access straight into the Lou's brain. So, is that worth $9, whatever, $16, $100 a month? To some people, it may be. To you, it may not be. But someone out there in this big, beautiful blue world of ours, there's someone who wants to become a member today. And I'm waiting for that person to hit that fucking membership button and say, you know what? Stevie's right. For just $9 for 1 month of content in this economy with inflation, I can see where that's reasonable. So where else are you gonna get fucking 420 takes with one of the greats? I mean, it's all about the lures. It's about the lures and the shakers. The lucher. Yeah, we are the lucher. But yeah, I don't know. I guess am I able? I don't think I'm able to lower it. Also, I think I'm kind of stuck where I am. So that's another part of this is that I might have just thrown that out there and now I'm stuck there. But whatever. If you don't want to you don't want to join, you don't have to. I don't do any member only streams yet. Although, can I make it? Can I just make it members only suddenly? That'd be funny if I could. We're not doing that. We're building this slowly but surely. There's going to be a lot more to it at the end of the day. So get in early, become a lunatic for life. Not for life, just for a month. Listen, open up the membership tabs because I'm sure someone out there has got the fucking coin to donate a few memberships. I've got 5 more over here that I can give out. Oh wow, I can do this. Members only live stream. Yeah, we're not doing that yet, but I can do it. Here. I could do this, though. We're doing polls. What else we got here? But yeah, like if you're playing the other team's game, you're playing a losing strategy. That's how that's how good teams get knocked down. The greats don't do that. Okay. For example, say you've got some sort of festival or whatever you call it, and during the festival, instead of focusing on your festival and producing your festival, you're actually watching another YouTube stream that's sniping your festival and trying to mess with them. You are in a losing situation. I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know if anyone out there needs to hear this point, but if you do, please listen clearly. If you have a festival that you charge tickets for and you're live streaming it as well, and you charged people that, you should then just do your show, do the entertainment. Even give it a shot. Go up there and do some stand up yourself, maybe, if you weren't scared. I don't know. Instead of that, if you're sitting there and you and your main little henchman guy are on your computers and you're watching another stream during your event and you're like trying to go behind the scenes to manipulate things to fuck with that stream when you should be just watching and paying attention or trying to operate your own festival, that's just fucking a loser strategy. I have to that's textbook loser shit. So, if I could give some advice in the future, what you'd want to do again is just ignore the other noise, the static, other people maybe stream sniping, and just try to put on a good product that's enjoyable on its own so that the stream snipers are like, oh, fuck, this is good. I can't stream snipe this. This is actually entertaining. You shouldn't be worried that, oh, no, my festival sucks and there's like shit on stage. So if people are stream sniping it, I'm going to look dumb. I need to do something to stop that. Like you're just showing your asshole. You're showing your dirty scarlet brown hole. Your big sloppy fast food eating unclean grease trap fart box asshole. You're showing your ass. You're showing your dumpy big guy t-shirt company only wearing fucking stench trap. You're showing it when you do that sort of stuff. So it's kind of crazy when you're like going out there and admitting that too. If that were the case, if you're doing your festival and you're more focused on people stream sniping your festival than you are on your own festival, I would have kept that to myself. I wouldn't have let that out 2 months later. That's just a bizarre fucking misstep, if you ask me. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but every month, thousands of memberships go ungifted. For only $1 a day, you can make a difference. Hashtag sponsor a loser. Folks, have a heart. All right, this is what we're going to do. Let's check in on this poll here. Is Stevie Lou the man? And it looks like 60% of you are saying no. All right, we're going to end this poll. We're ending that poll. That poll's ended. That poll is ended now. People. All right. is. Okay. I'm getting some requests here. Let's see. Set your beard. Oh, shit. On fire already. Oh, damn. No. Okay, let's not. We're not going to do that. I mean, you're going to have to at least send a super chat if you need that. We're going to have to talk at least. I mean, for $100, I could possibly light a little bit of my beard on fire. $100 we'll say. So if someone wants to super chat 100, I will get a lighter. I've got a whole jar of lighters back there, and we'll singe just a little bit of the beard off. So we can be bought at the end of the day. Billy Kid 73. Economy, gas prices, inflation all suck. Great job, MAGA. Yeah, I guess if it's not anything, it's Donald Trump's fault that you're not subscribing to my YouTube channel. I will take that up with him. I mean, no, I won't. No, I will not actually take that up with him if anybody is not. We're not saying anything weird. No weird shit, guys. No weird shit. But I did want to say that about, it was like same thing with Carl porn bombing and shit porning his own Hackamania or whatever the fuck Carl's thing is, DabbleCon. It's the same old song and dance, man. Like, you'd think that these idiots would have learned from that experience that you just go and just do a good show. Don't worry about who's watching. I don't get it. The weird cope too, that they're like, we're fucking with him. It's such a fucking shrill, nails on chalkboard sounding voice. Fucking, but yeah, I guess we move on. I've been watching some May and June 2004, and that was really the golden era of the dab. I mean, that was probably the end of the golden era of the dab, I would say. Because I feel that up a year before that was probably more where I would say we're peak dabbing. And as a matter of fact, I wanted to pull this clip up and give it a old watchy do. And this is a great time to do that. And again, if you weren't here earlier in the show, I started off my day outside, relaxing, smoking a big old doob, watching Franklin Sheckler. So let's kick back and watch this little ditty here titled Ray DeVito Lies to NYPD about KB and Stevie Lou. Enjoy. We'll pause and react, but and you'll enjoy. Trust me.
I thought they were friends, but weren't Stevie Lou and Ray friends at some point?
No, even Ray said yesterday that they were friends. He goes, "No, I consider Stevie Lou a friend." Stevie Lou, I'm actually going to pay Stevie Lou to go to the stand. I'm actually going to pay Stevie Lou to him and his wife to get tickets for Ray's show at the stand the next time. Just to freak Ray the fuck out, man. Just freak him the fuck out. Because the one,
I guess, yeah, it said that was April 2024. So ciao, yeah, I guess summer 2024. Yeah, I think wasn't like my boxing thing fall 2023. I feel like all the shit before my boxing event, there was a lot of wacky shit going on with Ray and John and all that. But yeah, I guess we have to go back and look at the transcripts but let's keep this going.
Thing that they won't tolerate at the stand is tomfoolery for Ray DeVito. Like, if any shit goes down while Ray's the host, and because the guy's like, I'm here for Ray DeVito, and he causes any kind of trouble, Patrick's going to cancel that Tuesday show pronto.
Stevie Lou threatened to physically assault me a few times, like a couple times. I remember the one time, and I got that footage.
Did you really call MLC and threaten to fucking fight Liam and Chad Zumock?
What?
Did you threaten physical assault on Liam?
I've never
McNeely
threatened
and Chad
physical
Zumock?
assault on anyone, you fucking nitwit. If you're listening
Yeah, all right,
to
you
people
did to
telling
me.
you,
It did to me.
no, I didn't. I said I was going to have you say those things that you were saying to my face.
I'm
That's
not
all I said.
saying shit. I don't give
Yeah,
a
you
fuck.
won't say
I'm not
shit to my
trying
face.
speak-
Exactly. You'll say shit about my wife on the air, and that's fine. That's it. I'm cool with it. I'm totally cool with it now. Because listen, Ray doesn't have the greatest luck with women. As a matter of fact, the
Ask
most
the one
action.
chatter who the hottest chick in the stand.
If he's
comedy
gonna
club
just
was,
sit, if he's
and
gonna
was fucking
step
with
on my
the
in the middle of my joke, we can't obviously have a good time. Ray, you have to let me do these jokes now and just sit there and shut the fuck up, man.
He's roasting you, Ray.
I was doing a roast joke and then you just ran over it because you're a dickhead. Yeah, I guess this was the roast joke era, the ghost roasts. And at some point we were supposed to roast battle each other, and that turned into Ray roasting me and then not getting a chance to roast him back. So I don't know. There was a lot going on back then that hard to kind of keep up with this much later too. It's funny.
But then people sent me the footage today of Kevin Brennan saying that I'm going to be physically assaulted, that he's paying Stevie Lou to physically assault me and stuff.
I'm actually going to pay Stevie Lou to go to the stand. I'm actually going to pay Stevie Lou, to him and his wife, to get tickets for Ray's show at the stand the next time. Just to freak Ray the fuck out, man.
And when I was...
Yeah, so that's one of those just blatant lies from Ray. You know, he claiming that I ever said that I was going to physically assault him just so he could look like he's the victim, like he needs another GoFundMe or something. This was just typical Ray, sad sack of shit.
Recommended to do is to hand that...
Again, he was recommended to
that footage over to the NYPD and let him know, like, hey,
like, this is like serious Ray too. He's trying to use like big words, and suddenly he's not talking like a fucking dumb retard. He's like he's got like
to stand the next time,
some sort of clarity.
Just to freak Ray the fuck out, man.
Watch this
and
again.
what I was recommended to do is to hand that footage over to the NYPD.
Turn footage over to
let them know.
I was recommended I turn footage over to the NYPD and inform them that
like, hey, this is what's going on.
Yeah, movies aren't cheap.
They're not cheap. No.
Did you bring her flowers?
Did you bring Bobo?
Sometimes we hang out with Bobo.
Well, that's got to fucking work out.
You buy all three.
Are you the cuck while Bobo fucks her?
Wow, Ray. Ray, watch your fucking
I
language.
I don't fuck her.
I don't even know who Bobo is. I have no idea who Bobo is.
You don't.
This is this guy. He's got a case coming up where he's involving physical assault, and also now I've been threatened.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Ray claimed that I had a case against me for physical assault when, in fact, I was assaulted randomly by a man with a weapon in the streets of New York City. So another like clear, blatant lie. I don't know. Ray can claim that he had a different understanding of the situation. At the time, Ray and I were definitely clearly not getting along, and I had been pretty okay friends with Ray for some time. So what are you gonna do? Just turn from busting balls to him having the guy who assaulted me on air too. you know, he was paid by a troll to get the guy who broke my arm on his show with Quadfather, another fucking lump of shit. So
physical assault from him before.
Ray,
Hey,
I
Leslie
guarantee you,
Jones.
Ray, hold on. I guarantee this little thing that you keep saying, fix what's going to happen in your house first. You would never say that to my face. Do you get that? Do you understand that? How you're just
You're the one coming at me, Stevie.
I just
sitting
want
there
you
trying
to
read
just
a
no. Yeah, I'm
fucking
making
script.
jokes at you on your expense.
Yeah,
and then
this
you're
is
gonna
a
get
joke.
serious.
It sounds like you're threatening
You
me.
just will you
Sounds like
say
you're
will
fucking
you at least
threatening
admit
me.
on air? Will you at least admit it on air that you would never have the balls to say what you just said to my
I'm
face?
just saying shit to you because you're coming at me.
Would you
Stevie,
please
pick up a
admit-
weed pen. Pick up
Would
a
you
weed
admit to
pen.
me on air? No.
Pick up
So
a weed
say
pen.
yes. Say yes.
I'll
Say yes,
pick up a
Stevie.
pen.
Say yes, Stevie.
No,
I'm
'cause I'm
acting.
not fighting I'm not fighting anyone. You're
So
the
then
one
make a
coming at me
joke.
with this energy.
He's got a
not
big
me.
show tomorrow.
Adam,
I got a big show.
I
tomorrow.
mean, I
And now he's doing it again.
He's not doing jokes. He's just saying stuff about my wife, which is not a joke.
okay.
And then he's
right.
trying to act like that's
I didn't
his
mention.
humor?
I didn't mention your fucking.
You
wife
said
at
get
all.
your wife together and then
I said
talk to
get
me. Okay, so
your
what is
life.
that in
He said
reference
life.
to? Ray?
Right.
I think he said life.
I said life.
And what's that in regard to?
I
Because I've got
said
a really great
life.
job. I've got a really great
Does
apartment that
rhyme
I
with
fucking
life.
own.
All right, whatever. Well, what's got you wound?
All right. That was a little, I don't know what I'm bragging about there for, but I will say Ray definitely would get me fired up. And in this situation, I am fired the fuck up. Jesus. Also, goddamn, old Stevie Lou was not, that was, I was in a weird place back then. I looking like Pat Dixon looking these days. I'm looking almost toothless and yellow. But let's just say, hey, I think that I've, yeah. What the fuck, man? Drugs were drugging in 2024, I'd say. But you know, say que sera, sera. Let's see what Bobo's doing. Say Bobo's name, and I gotta fucking get him locked in here. Oh, maybe Bobo's sleeping. Yeah, late Ray versus Lou this era. A lot of good showdowns. Yeah, that is damn true.
What's up? What's got you so wound up then?
You
Stevie?
being a
Something's got you
loser
wound up.
with absolutely nothing, and you calling me
put something
sensitive
in-
when you're the
you put
bitch.
something in that quotation of life that got you wound up. I didn't say it. I just said life. You took that. I could
You
have
have
said
zero
this one time. I
jokes,
could have
buddy.
said
You
something
have zero
else.
jokes. You said
went
nothing
right to that.
but
You
nasty
went
shit.
right to
Almost
that.
caught up.
So
I
that's
asked
your
you-
head. All right, let's get caught up.
No, I want you to answer this question. Would you say that shit to my face? Yes or no?
I don't want to talk to you at
No,
all.
no one says anything to
Yeah,
anybody.
I thought so.
I'm not
Right.
fucking
So
fighting
yeah, you
anyone.
should
I don't
watch what
give
you
a
say,
fuck.
buddy, because you say shit on the internet that's gonna come up and catch up.
Mama's gonna
to you,
come
really,
down,
buddy.
make me.
Yeah, that was a little. I guess I was kind of straddling the line. All right, it's getting windy out there, and I'm getting a little worried about my fucking weed plants. So I might let this play and be right back. Yeah, give me 1 sec.
Write a check.
Oh.
Pick up a pen to write a
You've
check.
gotta let
I
me
said
stop. Not
life.
stop.
I
Don't tell
said
me to
life.
stop.
And
What
what
do
do
you
Don't
you
tell
do?
me
He
to stop
put it in
now,
the
buddy.
smoking
You
section.
took that way out of context. I
You've
talked
said
to you
shit about
on
my
it.
wife over and over again now over the past 2
Again,
weeks,
you're
right?
the one mentioning her. You're
No,
the one
right,
men-
no,
I didn't
right,
mention
no,
her.
right, no, right. Don't go
I'm
that
just
route.
sitting
You
here.
said,
Shoot.
Ray, be a man and admit that you
All right,
said
I'm
some
just-
shit about.
I'm not listening.
He just
I took his
doesn't want to listen.
headphones.
Threatening to physically assault me. A guy's paying him to physically assault me.
I'm actually gonna pay Stevie Lou to him and his wife to get tickets for Ray's show at the Stand the next time. Just to freak Ray the fuck out, man.
And hand it over to the NYPD. And that's what the lawyer said to do. The comedy club owner said to do. Is
Too tentative. He's never going to be able. Ray, have you seen what a bitch you act like on the simplest thing that's said about you? How you start making phone calls to the fucking Stand because We had a little
caught
joke
up?
at your expense.
stop
Did
it.
you see
Just
how?
go on,
No,
man.
let me finish what I'm saying. Stop being a fucking bitch. Sit there and take it.
Take
You're not a little baby. You're a man. Shut
You
the fuck
got to
up and
work
listen.
somewhere before
Shut
I can
the fuck up
before I
and
can
listen
fuck
to
up
me.
anything. You
Okay,
get a
this is
job, so
all
I can
over.
fuck
This
with
is
your
all over
job.
stuttering.
Says not only that, it's going to protect the comedy club. It's also going to protect me. And if there is any confrontations whatsoever, you immediately call 911. You immediately call 911.
What is he talking about?
That's what you do.
Dude, are you sure that wasn't Jim Florentine calling you, and that's now on prank calling CDs on Sirius XM or something? That sounds like a Florentine fucking with telemarketers type.
They had this guy on Ray DeVito. I don't know if you know who he is. You probably don't.
I know. Believe me, he's the only male I ever blocked on my phone.
Yeah. No, people stupid.
Can you get in trouble for fucking with 911 on the telephone?
Yes. Don't even ask questions like that.
How do you know, Cardiff? How do you know from experience?
He legitimately asked that question as a grown man. Can you get in trouble for fucking around on 911? Jesus Christ. Which we come to find out years later that apparently not. Or if you lie and claim that you really meant to call 911 for real reasons. If you lie enough, if you're in a wheelchair, you can get away with it. So, little did we know. But yeah, let's finish this clip up.
Experience?
Ray, how do you not know that before you even asked the question? How have you survived this long not knowing you cannot call and fuck with 911?
Well, I've never called and fucked with 911, so I assume I just wouldn't.
And then it's so whatever happens, but now it's the police know. So that's what I'm supposed to. So then they got a reference for where that's coming from.
You're 51 and you got absolutely nothing going for you. No one's ever going to sleep with you again because you're a fucking failure and a bitch. And you talk shit. And no one ever fucking back it up. So fucking suck my dick, you loser.
Yeah, if I'm going to be somewhere, and it's announced, then and someone comes and confronts me to call 911, and they'll probably be arrested. So that's what I have to do is, because this is getting old, dude.
Ray was looking to get me arrested if I showed up anywhere near him. That's what he was trying to. What the fuck? Let's just get that back one more time. It was the day before 420, too. The day before my favorite day of the year. The day before my favorite fucking day of the year. Ray was trying to call the NYPD to have me arrested. Let that sink in real quick.
Getting old. I'm done. I'm done with people threatening to physically assault me.
An imbecile. Like the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived.
So there you have it. The legend of fucking Ray DeVito and Stevie Lou. Their beef. There was one more. Technically two more. This is a great one. We're doing it. Fuck it. We're doing it. It's a fucking Franklin Sheckler Saturday here on the Lou Network. I mean, this could be a show. I'm not going to lie. This could be a show just watching old Franklin Sheckler clips. And commenting on them. Okay. This one is entitled Ray DeVito Makes Demands of Kevin Britt. Hold on. What's up, dude? What are you up to?
I was gonna be at the game this afternoon.
What time to start?
No, the game's at 4.
Cool. You want to jump on the show real quick? Say hello. Talk about the Knicks. Should I email you or text you?
You could email me the link.
You got it. I'll give it to you right now. Thanks, pal. No rush. Jump on when you can. You got it, dude. Sounds good. We're waiting for you. All right, folks. We got a Bobo on his way. And if that ain't exciting, you ain't alive, motherfucker. Take a quick break from the Ray DeVito. No, we'll go back to it. What am I talking about? Ray DeVito makes demands of Kevin Brennan.
September 2nd. Ray DeVito has once again got himself fired from a baseball card job. The first time it was in part for chewing on the packages and sitting there like a lobotomy patient while the pro football player made all the jokes.
I didn't realize how valuable.
I thought that was just Franklin Scheckler riffing, making a joke there, but it ends up being true.
Well, the cards are, so I'm opening them with my teeth, and they're all freaking out.
This is the Ray DeVito way of opening a $1,000 pack.
With what appear to be fecal stains on his teeth, Raymond takes to screaming from the studio of one of his gentleman caretakers. Loaded to the gills on Lord only knows what intoxicants, Raymond starts making demands of Kevin Brennan.
I need Kevin to be Team Ray DeVito. That's what I need, fucking Kevin Brennan. How about that? Shots fired. Shots fired. Be Team Ray DeVito. That's what I need. We're in this together.
Kevin needs to be on Team Ray, declares the slow. They are in this together, he says.
Carl, who I do like Carl. Sorry, I do like WATP. I think it's a great podcast. I do think Kevin and fucking Carl, I want them to be cool again.
Raymond wants Kevin Brennan and Carl Heberger to be cool again.
I need them to be cool at some point. No one's funnier in this fucking whole podcast double thing than Kevin Brennan. No one's fucking funnier off that. That's not even a thing. It's Kevin's the funniest. But the guy that puts together the best show has got to be Carl, as far as like doing, and if they be cool, that'd be great.
Carl puts together the best show, says the slow. So he needs them to be cool.
No one's funnier than Kevin Brennan. But that'd be cool if they got on the same page.
In the dullard mind of the slow, it would be cool if Kevin and Carl were on the same page.
But I do enjoy riffing with Carl, but I need Kevin to be fucking cool with everybody.
Kevin's beloved slow demands that he be cool with everybody.
What was that?
Even Carl will admit Kevin Brennan's the funniest out of all of it. Like it's a no-brainer.
Speaking on Carl's behalf, Raymond assures the audience that Carl agrees with the statement that Kevin Brennan is the funniest out of all of them.
It's a no-brainer. He's the funniest out of all of us.
A no-brainer, says the slow. You could anchor a boat with that irony.
It's not the real Kevin Brennan, because Kevin Brennan would fucking super chat or take the fucking link. But
Jesus Christ. All right. That gets to be a lot after a little bit of just Ray. But Scheckler was cool because he didn't ball wash Kevin either. He would take shots at Kevin. I guess Kevin had pissed him off somehow at some point. And he would not take it lightly. So that was always fun. Okay. But what else do we got here on the note? Do I got anything else? Tom versus Ray. I guess I can get into Tom versus Ray. Big fan of Tom Myers. Tom's been a nice guy behind the scenes. Always very supportive. Reaches out after MLC we're on together. Was always like, hey man, great time. It was fun messing around with you. So Ray, on the other hand, has been a piece of shit. So I'm gonna pause this conversation. We're gonna put what we call a pin in that one because I do have a special guest bringing him right to stage. Daniel Bobo.
How's everything going, Stevie? Good to see you.
You too, my man. Happy Saturday to you. I hear you're on your way to the Mets game this afternoon.
Yep, exactly. Headed to the Met game today. Mets Hall of Fame induction day. Inductees Lee Mazzilli. Inductees are Lee Mazzilli. Inductees are Lee Mazzilli and Bobby V.
Bobby V, huh? Yeah, I had heard that Bobby V had put his disguise on. Did he throw out the first pitch the other day, or did I watch an old video?
Yeah, he did. He was wearing the whole fake mustache,
That's great.
Which I was in attendance at that game.
Do you have one of those that you can wear today to the game?
No, I don't have one. I probably would have had one if I went to yesterday's game. I should have asked to borrow one from someone who went to the game yesterday.
Right.
But yeah. Anyway, what happened was I was at the game, and it was when it was old. When it was old Motorola Star text phone, whatever I had back in 1999. It was old flip phones, whatever it was. But yeah, it was when it was times where you had limited minutes, so it's like I'm rarely using it, right? So I'm just getting a call, and I'm wondering, like, there's got to be some reason my mother's calling at the game, right? And she is just laughing, telling me that she was. I guess saw that because he's wearing a fake mustache. My mom's telling me he's telling me what happened, what was going on as she was watching that. She was hearing she was just laughing, and I got to see the footage of it later on when I got home. I was watching the Sports Center. So I got it did make Sports Center.
Bo, Sam Bibley wants to know where would he get a U-neck t-shirt like that? Is there a store that
I don't know if they make these. They do all these limited runs. Grunt Style does all these limited runs.
So it sounds like Jesse Angel is right, and that is indeed haute couture. Haute couture.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
yeah, exactly.
So what time are you heading out to the game? I guess the 4:00 start, so you'll be there at like 2:00. You like to get to the stadium early, as I know.
Yes. Some games I get there a little early when the gates open. Sometimes maybe 20 minutes or so after the gates open, I arrive. But this one, because it's one of those giveaways that you got the lines.
Yep. What do you got giving away today? They got bobbleheads or?
They're giving out a pin commemorating the Mets Hall of Fame inductees, which, by the way, this year the Mets Hall of Fame inductions are they're doing 2 separate days because one of the people who's going to be inducted into the Mets Hall of Fame this year is having his number retired later this year, Carlos Beltran, because he got inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. He got inducted as a Met. They're doing a number retirement ceremony. So they're doing that on a separate day.
Now, when a number retires, what do they do? Do they normally rely on Social Security, 401k, retirement fund?
I don't even know how you freaking retire a number on the team. It means they don't. It means the number doesn't show up in circulation on the team. It means not like a person, right? It's freaking.
Now, after they retire a number, do they bring like the number to assisted living facility to just live out the end of its years, or how does this also play out? Who takes on the cost of this?
There's just a sign that hangs in the up at City Field. You know, there'll be like the number 15, which is Beltran's number, will hang up there with the rest of the retired numbers, and it's there
Now,
for many years.
I appreciate the clarification, but you're going to have to help me out with one more thing. You just said the name of the stadium is City Field.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you've lived in a city ever, but there aren't many fields in a city. So what the hell? Like, have you ever thought about how ridiculous sounding of that is? That it's like a city?
It's a name from a company that bought the naming rights. That's in the middle of their naming rights deal.
Okay. Thank you for clearing that up, man, because I get confused pretty easily these days. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's what it is. It's a company in the naming rights deal. Like, you know how like the Meadowlands, how MetLife bought the naming rights for the stadium in the Meadowlands.
Wait! You're telling me the
like
Mets don't play at MetLife? What the fuck, dude? Come on! Like, are you just
who's
running the show here, Bo? Like, does anybody?
Hold on a second. I gotta go fix something for my.
Take them off there. We don't need that. We don't need that. L's up. We're gonna get Bobo back. He had to jump off there. I don't know. Sometimes he starts screaming, and then I don't need that. I'm sorry. I don't. I know you want that. I know that you want that over there, you crazy creep fuck. But I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna wait till Bobo comes back, and then if you want to add, Bobo's back. Thank you. And then if you want to ask, yeah, good shit, man. I took you off the screen. If you have to jump off or anything, I'll take you off. You know, I don't want.
Yeah. I just had to get. I just had to fix something for my mother quickly.
Good man. Listen, if people want to ask Bobo a question, we're gonna just super chat only. If it comes to Bobo comments or questions, we will. Here we go. We've got one coming in from Roy Cohen Esquire. Bobo. Roy Cohen Esquire wants to know. He thinks that Beltran is a crumb creep and a cheater. Is that true? Was there ever any steroid accusations for Carlos?
No, there wasn't. They're just assuming shit because he was in a dugout when the whole thing was going on, and he wasn't the one relaying the whole freaking banging trash can thing that the Astros were doing because late in his career he was just
wait. You're saying they were having sex with trash cans?
No, they were just using a trash can like a drum.
You said they were banging trash cans left and right.
You know, because they were using the TV feed to try to figure out what.
In my 30s, when I used to drink a lot, I was banging some trash cans. Let me tell you.
No, but it was one of those things that they were trying to figure out what the other pitcher was trying to throw. They were just using the certain beats as a sign.
Like honestly, aren't you a Met fan? You're a Met fan, right?
Yeah.
Carlos Beltran is a legend.
Yeah. The guy put
you know what? Tell Roy Cohen something. Give him a little piece of your mind. Don't be afraid to let loose here. Go ahead.
Freaking go. Here, you're just another bitter Yankees fan because you lost to the Astros in 2017 and in 18.
Go after him personally because I don't think he's actually a Yankee fan. Just like go after him. Just tell him some.
Or I don't know, you're bitter. Or I don't know what is he, a bitter Dodgers fan or something?
Insult him. Just insult him anyway.
Because I don't know what you are. Shut the fuck up.
Thank you. That's good. That was good.
Yeah.
There you go, Roy.
Yeah. As once Ron Bennington told me to just say someone who was trolling, right. And turned out to be to kind of stop trolling like that. What happens is you need to give this person a giant cup of shut the fuck up, right? And then what happened was this person like called me and like apologized, right? So guess what I did for this person's birthday? Guess what I did for her birthday?
What's that?
I saw this. I thought it'd be funny to get her this humorous gift at Spencer's. I saw this thing that said a coffee mug, a big coffee mug that said a giant cup of shut the fuck up. And
Boom.
Look
at that.
And I bought her this thing, and I put some of those I don't know when it was expensive chocolates, those Lindor chocolates. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I do.
Yeah. I don't know.
People are saying that you're basically doing Mr. Kill Everything impersonation. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do Mr. Kill Everything and you just do Bobo. Okay? So shut the fuck up, Bobo. I you tell you about the best. I'm fucking Bobo and that fucking cover peasant. Fuck your cover peasant.
Yeesh. What the heck did Stephen Hawking do that they reincarnated this guy into that guy?
The fucking pagan. Shut the fuck up, Bobo. The fucking sticker. It does sticker. Oh, Ashley. Oh,
Really, I'm gonna.
baby. Ashley, baby.
Really, I just ordered. I just ordered some Hentivirus rats to your place.
Shut the fuck up, all right, and scene. All right, that was one impression, Bobo. I'm a bit of an impressionist these days. I don't know if you've known that, but I've got a new one I'm gonna do today, first time, and then this one is called JMO.
All right.
Hi, it's me. My name's JMO. You know, I'm just here, sitting here today thinking about Husey and how much of a shitty person. Husey, you don't even want to come on. BYB. Husey, I'm sitting here just thinking about you.
It's funny. It almost sounds exactly like the guy. It sounds like that guy in Family Guy. You know that guy that. Oh no!
Don't give up my secret, Bobo. You're getting a little close to pulling back my curtain here, pal. God damn it! Oh, you are on a now.
But I'm just hearing that, and it sounds like you know what character in Family Guy I'm talking about. Right?
Enough of the Ixnay on the character K. Frey, Emily Guy Fay. Octay. All right. But yeah, look, the reviews are coming in pretty good. It has legs. People are saying that I'm killing it just because you're here. They're saying that you bring it out of me, Bobo. So thank you very much for joining us today. I know you do have a busy day ahead of you, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. But I did want to say this thing. I know we've spoke about it on text recently, but I wanted to bring this out on air that the plan is for you, I, and JT, the watcher, to go to a Mets game together, all three of us, in the very near future, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, so this is a new thing for you. You haven't met JT, the watcher, yet, but I can tell you he's one of the best guys that we have in this decrepit cesspool that we call the Devilverse. So
looking forward to meeting him.
As a matter of fact, we were supposed to have you at Rodney's a couple of weeks ago, and then you had to back out last minute. You had some sort of, and you don't have to say why, you had some sort of rescheduling, and that's fine. But JT, the watcher, had come to Rodney's in hopes to have been able to have met you. So I said, hey, what we could do is we'll get together and go see the Mets play together. We're going to get the stream going. I'll have the mic going. We'll do it right this time. And we'll get that going. Once we get that locked in, I'm floating some dates out there. The Red Sox are in town in July. I think that would be a good one because I'm, as some people know, I'm a diehard Red Sox fan. Or I've been a diehard Red Sox fan at some point in my life, so that would be fun. But that would be cool. So please stay tuned for that because we'll be pre-gaming before the game. We'll do the old cooking hot dogs out in the parking lot. I'll have a beer. We'll have a beer. And enjoy the hell out of it. From this, we'll get some cheap seats. We'll be up in the bleachers so that we can kind of do our thing, stream a little bit. So look forward to that. Absolutely.
Also, I have to say, we have there is someone that's going to be showing up to my house during the show. If the Knicks win, there is somebody showing up my house to hijack a few minutes of my seat on the show I co-host. If the Knicks win a championship, and you know who that's going to be?
Go on.
It's a fellow by the name of Danhausen, but for some reason he kind of looks like my height almost. Wink, wink.
That's a big hint to the people that know. We're gonna see maybe if Shmuel Buckman wants to go. Would you want Shmuel Buckman to go, or do you think that maybe 3 is enough?
If he wants to go, he can go.
All right, fair enough. But Bobo, you brought up a good point. The Knicks. How are you feeling about the opponent of the Knicks? If you had to choose right now, gun to your head. Pretend gun to your head. If you had to choose the Spurs or OKC, who would you want the Knicks to go up against?
Well, I feel like this team is like such a much different team than earlier in the year. So I feel like they'll be ready for any opponent they face, but I feel like it's a matter of who will give me a less near heart attack win. And I feel like the Spurs might be a less near heart attack win.
I think I tend to agree with you there that the Spurs would be a better matchup, although bad news out of New York camp. We have an injury, right, to a broken finger there with Mitchell Robinson.
Oh yeah, I heard. I did hear about this at the same time. I hear he's saying he's still gonna play. He's gonna have I forgot what he's gonna have. He's gonna tape that thing up and tough it out like several other basketball greats who toughed it out.
That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, that's broken pinky is something that the greats, just like you said. You could have said it better, Bo, to be honest. You just tape that thing up and get back out there. So we're gonna need him too, because you got that guy Marcus Wemby out there who's like, 10'11" or whatever. We're gonna have to need some strong performances down on the lower block there.
Yeah, exactly. I just feel like there's gonna be some big defensive play moments that are gonna happen that are gonna propel us again. It's gonna be one of those things. I just have this is the first time in a long time I've seen a Knicks team that could win this whole thing, and it's gonna be just something that I'm gonna be going nuts. Also, surprisingly, something that I didn't think was going to arrive, because you remember the days of Modell's where you could buy the stuff the next day.
Oh, yeah.
I noticed that the stuff was selling out quick trying to buy the stuff online, unlike Modell's, which always had enough, like they were always prepared. Remember that? Modell's was always prepared for the amount of people that were going to be showing up to buy the stuff.
Got to go to Moe's.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately,
gotta go to Moe's. Yeah, gotta go to Moe's.
Yeah. Exactly.
Moe's.
Do
it again.
Yeah.
Gotta go to Moe's. Gotta go to Moe's. Yeah, gotta go to Moe's. Moe's. Gotta go to Moe's.
But anyway, I was buying this, so I got.
Thank you for cutting me off.
But then stuff was selling out quickly because they don't have this, and they don't have the stuff ready to ship out. I didn't think this was going to arrive until maybe around the day of Game 1, or maybe the next day after. But this arrived.
Wow! Look at that.
Somehow
got his swag.
Yep, exactly.
Now, are you going to wear that to the Mets game today, or is that not that's not how you do it?
I'm wearing it specifically on game day.
Okay, you think it would probably be bad luck to actually wear that any day besides game day?
Yeah, exactly. I figured that, but I'm wearing it specifically game day.
Now, Bo, if the Knicks are in the playoffs, I got to ask you: do you have any? Would you consider a good luck ritual?
Well, there is one thing they do.
What's that?
I I drink a shot of the 1800 tequila in a they were selling these special edition bottles, like like the glass bottle was covered in
Bobo does a shot of tequila. Bobo, you
Yup,
sound like this. You have alcohol problem.
No, I don't drink a lot. It's just one shot of the stuff, and it was in this special edition thing, like like it looks like it's basketball leather. You've seen those bottles of 1800 tequila they sell at liquor stores.
Right.
I bought one, and recently I saw it when I was buying some other stuff for a party, whatever. And I decided I've been drinking a shot of this during the playoff run.
All right, you heard it here.
Using a Knicks shot glass that I got in my shot glass collection. I got a bunch of shot glasses. Especially when I travel and when friends and family travel, they usually bring me back.
Bo, since you're here and we haven't gotten any super chats, that's all right. We're not here just for super chats. We're having a good time. I'm very glad that you're here with me today. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to give away 5 memberships right now in honor of Bobo being here, in honor of the Knicks being in the finals. Bo, let me ask you while I'm getting that set up, what do you have plans-wise for watching the games next week?
Well, aside from the game that could the series decide, the series clinching game for the Knicks, most of the time I'm gonna be watching in my living room. But the day that they could potentially win it, that's when I'll be hitting up Donovan's in Woodside. And I said, you're invited to join. You're invited to join me. Also, my co-host is probably going to be there. Also, there's a good possibility Dave might be headed out there to be a part of this. Also, I'm going to be watching at Donovan's with a crowd full of people, probably also watching that day, going nuts.
I know Shmuel Buckman is a big Donovan's guy, so we'll get Shmuel out for that. All right, Bo.
Yeah, definitely.
People, you got one more chance to open up your memberships. Hold on 1 second. We're going to have people open up their membership tab, just like Chad said. Make sure you go and either use a browser or your laptop to go and open up your membership tab. We're going to be gifting out 5 memberships here. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah. I got to give a shout out to someone who's been kind enough to be a guest with me and Kramer multiple times. A comedian, Barb, who's in the hospital recovering from an ailment. I forgot what it is. It's some back condition or something. She's
feeling better.
She's in the hospital. She might be watching. She might be watching the games in the hospital. But she's watching.
Sorry to hear that. Barb's a great gal, and we send our best wishes out to Barb.
Yep.
I listen. I don't know. I don't want to promise anything, but maybe you could come by my place and watch a game if you like. Let's talk about that off air. But all right, Bob, we're gonna give the 5 members right now. Drum roll, please. All right, firing away the 5, and let's see. Look at that, Stevie Lou Comedy gifted 5 Stevie Lou memberships, and looks like they went out to False Bandicoot, HVAC North. Just he was complaining about memberships too. Harry Dunn catches 1. Dr. Mega G is now a lunatic member. What? Unbelievable. See, he opened up his tab, ladies and gentlemen. That's all it takes. And he got it. And then the legend, Mick E. So, Mickey says thank you. And thank you very much to Daniel.
And we appreciate all the people supporting my friend Stevie Lou out there.
That's damn right. Thank you, Bobo. I really appreciate that. All right, buddy. I'm gonna let you go because I know you got a lot of shit going on, and I'll talk to you this week. Just stay in touch. Let's go Knicks.
Yep.
You want to give a final prediction on the Knicks series? If anybody's betting out there, and you want to take a good look at this little pick here, so
I feel like the Knicks are going to win this in 5.
shit. Knicks in 5 says Bobo. That's impressive. All right, Bo. I love you, pal. Have a great one. Send my best to your mom and fam, and we'll see you real soon, pal. Thank you very much.
All right, no problem.
Actually, hold on. Give me I'll do his plug. Best Seat in the House podcast on YouTube and Patreon. Please check them out. We'll go pull it up real quick. Best Seat in the House podcast with Bobo and Robert Kramer. You check it out on YouTube. It is Best Seat in the House podcast, all one word. And they're on Spotify. But more importantly, if you ever want to support the dudes, you go to their Patreon, Best Seat in the House podcast on Patreon, and you could join for just a few bucks. Their memberships are affordable for sure. So look at this. You know what? Yeah. And you can gift memberships over there too on Patreon. Shit, motherfuckers. Knicks 5 Knicks did what? Jesus, don't even do that. What show is Bobo usually on? Yeah. Best Seat in the House podcast. Here, look, I'll pull it up real quick. And listen, like, I'll do a real plug right now for Bobo. This is not a paid plug. Bobo and Robert Kramer really put the time and effort in. I mean, let's be real, more so Robert than Bobo, but Bobo is a star, and he's also a bit of a savant when it comes to sports. Whether his takes are always spot on or not, that's neither here nor there, but he's always got a take, and he loves his New York sports better than anyone else, and Robert as well. So you have 2 New York sports junkies giving you really fresh, hot takes multiple times a week. They're live and direct to you. You can get them live on YouTube for free, but I would definitely suggest joining the membership. Look, I have to actually rejoin. I feel terrible that I took some time off from the Bobo Best Seat in the House podcast, but I was subscribed for years, just to kick them 5 and support the brand. Times are tight right now. I get it. So, like, if you can kick me a few more so I can fucking subscribe to Bobo's channel again. And if you got the money, just fucking, if you're on Patreon right now, which most of you probably are for MLC, then just join for a month. Kick them 5. Just like here. That's basically the idea of the whole membership thing, is just join for a month and cancel. That's my my marketing trick here. But all right, we're coming up on 2.5 hours, which is way longer than I usually go. It looks like the potato is live. I got no problem going up against the potato. I think that this is a completely different cup of soup than that motherfucker. So, yeah, I know he has no idea who these people are. Oh wait, actually, he doesn't know who Mersh is. Shit. Yeah, I should have asked him that. No, he will not be on Clown Town. And do I drink in the mornings? Man, I haven't day drank in fucking a while. I'm due for a day drink, but I don't really drink at all anymore. Much. I might have a beer today out at the party. I'll save it for very specific situations. And today might be one. But the problem with me is when I drink, the repercussions are way too severe. And it's not like my attitude or my actions really anymore. It's just physically. I can't handle alcohol. It fucking turns me into a fucking lump of shit for like 2 days. So yes, he actually does have a podcast. Bobo is good on shows. He's a real sports fan. Yeah, Ray is the opposite. Ray is a fake fan. It's all for show. But Bobo really gives a fuck. Not impolite. I'm glad I did not pull that up when Bobo was here. But all right, I'm losing steam. So I think I'm going to pull a plug. It was a pleasure hanging with you all here today. Did I fucking get to any? Did I miss anything? I did my new impression. Maybe I'll do my impression one more time. Maybe I'll just do this impression one more time. You know, really, 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 Husey, really, Husey. Is that really how you want to go about this? 'Cause I'll fuck your shit up, Husey. Husey, you don't want any of this. I'm a fucking bad motherfucker, Husey. Husey, you think you're gonna just walk all over me and not even try to invite me on your show? Me might be as much be Husey. Why you trying to do that? Hit the fucking like button. Jesus, Jesse Angel. Jesse is my mod supreme over here. And it sounds like she's not feeling too great, or hopefully she is feeling better after surgery. Never fun. So I'm sorry to hear that, darling. Sending good vibes only to my gal, Mod, Jesse, and thank you to the rest of my mod crew, Stevie Lou's Angels. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What my note? Oh, okay. Here's the thing. Here's my notes. I'm looking at my notes right now. I'm seeing Tom versus Ray. Didn't really get to that. Besides Team Tom, Ray's about to fucking find out. Ray awoke a sleeping giant, and Tom Myers is about to fucking clobber this motherfucker for good. So great to see that. Really excited to see what happens there. But real quick notes before I go. I guess Ethan Ralph saying that Scarlett ate his ass out. What I'm wondering is how exactly did Ethan get his rim jobbed by Scarlett? You know, I guess some ways you're supposed to just, you know, you toss your legs up over your head, but there's no way he can get his legs up over his head, first of all. And second of all, if he could, would there not be a gunt situation blocking the whole access? So am I wrong here? Please, if I'm wrong, stop me. But I just really would like to know. I want to know. I want to know how that goes down. I guess it's probably going from he's getting doggy. Yeah, he's got to be in the doggy position, and she's just going nose first in there. But these are the things I think of early in the morning when I hear this news. But I guess good on you, Ethan, for getting your old Tinker tailored there. But some people just want to know what love is, I guess. But I mean, if that ain't a good girl where she's going into this fucking fat, disgusting slob's orifice with her mouth. Man, maybe she is worth it on Trist. Maybe the bad reviews don't tell the whole story, you know? But I was concerned that if Ethan was trying to throw his legs over his head, that his gunt would sink over his own butthole. Like it just so like if you think about it, right? He's got his legs up like this, and then the gunt goes around both sides of his dick and balls, and then continues to wrap around his ass and close off access to his butthole. So she would have to like hold up. I hope she has strong shoulders and good upper body. If she's not hanging every day like Stevie Lou has been, then this is not going to work out. But what she would have to do is get those legs up there with one hand, and then with the other hand, lift all the gunt up, and then crane her neck and like almost hold the gunt up over her like a shade, like an umbrella, and then she's just like lapping. And you imagine if the gunt is sealing the orifice, that thing must be just ruminating down there, and there's not much airflow. And if there's no airflow, you're going to get bacteria. I know that much. In my garden, if you don't get airflow, you get mold, you get bacteria, you get all these diseases that will kill. So I hope her immune system. I hope she was taking those emergencies. I hope Scarlett is taking an emergency in the morning before she goes and eats Ethan Ralph's asshole. And if she isn't, she should start doing that. Emergency airborne. Take at the very least an airborne the day before you go in to that crevice. But man, I know a lot of people dropped off here, but I'm glad that I checked my notes. I did the new impression. Let's see what else. Are people enjoying this? Yeah, people are taking notes. I guess we'll leave that at that. What else here? Yeah, Mersh. I guess I apologize to Mersh. I guess I was giving him his flower. Dr. Mega G did bring up to me this week that I had been giving Mersh all of his flowers, saying that he's the man for having Ice Dancer in his life, and then a few days later they broke up. So that was kind of funny, the timing on that one. But yeah, I feel like Mersh has been handling this situation as best as he could. He could spiral. He could be screaming at her like Ethan and Scarlett are, but Mersh seems to be just moving on just fine. And good for Mersh. I think this will be good for Mersh in the long run. I think him going so long without a relationship and then having a relationship and then losing the relationship, there will be stuff he can learn from this. And I think there'll be some growth out of this from Mersh. And I don't mean just by, getting fat, although that could be a possibility. If I were Mersh, I would do this. Don't become a hunchback, Mersh. That's the last thing I'll say today. And not just to Mersh, to everybody. This is Stevie Lou's big tip of the week is just don't be a sad sack of lumpy shit and sitting around doing nothing all day. At the very least, you can go for a walk. You could hang vertically for a little while. Just don't be a hunchback. That's all I could say. That's my final thought of the day is just don't be a hunchback. It's not good, man. It's bad for you. Don't take your life into your own hands. Don't be a Ray DeVito. Don't drive 32 hours to perform for 5 people. So in the Valley of Men, they cry about breakups. Yeah, if you look at how other people have handled these breakups, it's not a good look. I guess that is one thing that I didn't mention was karmic. So I will bring up Karmic. Karmic getting upset yesterday about not getting the MLC link and now saying that he's banned from MLC. I can assure you that there was no internal discussion, or I'm doubting there was any actual thought by anyone on the in the MLC camp about Karmic not being allowed on MLC anymore. As a matter of fact, I think he might be just getting into his head a bit too much, because if he thinks it's that serious of a thing, this dumb little podcast, then I don't know what to tell you, man. I think he's just hurt right now, vulnerable right now, and is taking a lot of things too personally and literal, and turning little things and turning mountains into molehills into mountains, mountains out of molehills. So speaking of mountains and molehills, it looks like Flimsy is mowing the lawn right now. So watch out for the ant hills while you're out there. Give Tom his flowers. I said that already. But yeah, I am going to hanging from a bar will fix bad posture and Keophis, which I believe is hunchback. So agree. Just go out there and hang from a bar, and we won't even joke from that. But all right, I'm about to go and do some gardening and enjoy the rest of my day. You do that too. We'll see you again next week. No, sorry, off next week. We'll see you again soon. Make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment, become a member, tell your friends. Goodbye.